I'm gonna do the old clear coat, and I already started on it. I did a couple short videos on it and had some comments about how this here looks like a fake patina. I don't know how that's even possible when I don't even know, you know. Maybe it's because I was trying to get all the heavy rust off. I don't know, but let me know if you think that's a fake patina, because it's not. Anyways, I wasn't gonna do a bunch of filming on this here, clear coating it or whatever. I did, like I said, I did the hood and the cowl, and the rest is, you know, not done yet. Anyways, the truck's only rust hole really in it is that right there. Fake patina. Anyways, I got a little more sanding and stuff to scuff this here heavy rust off, and then be doing the old and you know, I got the bumper off in the back already. Gotta take the front bumper off, but I'm only gonna film a little bit of the sanding business and then the old that there. But see, it's still got some of the undercoating in the fender wells there. It's coming off, but it's still there for over 50 years old. Then once I get this done, if I don't like it, I'm just gonna repaint it that color, and maybe it might make a few people mad, but it is my truck. See, I'm gonna leave that there. Alright, I'll set up this here camera and do a little scuff and sanding, and then I might even just, you know, do the old spray right out here. I know, I'm not saying I'm a professional, never claimed anything that I was a professional at any kind of body work or anything else for that matter. That's not faked, bud. Sorry. I know you wanted to know it all and stuff, but that's just the way it is. So I'm gonna pull this here bumper off and you know, do the little this here's still for sale, you know. Marketplace people, they just, you know, I got it on there 6,000 or 7,000. I think that's fair price. Someone's acting, you know, trying to say, well, you know, it's not a show car. I didn't say it was, but go ahead and try to find one, a two-door Marauder for $1,000 or whatever you offered me. Whatever that guy offered. Also, the only reason I am doing this here clear coating business is because I'm tired of, it's not easy. I already got like 5 hours of just getting this heavy rust off here. It was like that down in there, rough. Hear that? Now hear this. See? Yeah, that was like that right there. Anyways, I'm gonna do a little filming on this here, and you know, taking the bumper off, and then I'll do a little bit of the sanding and stuff, but for the most part, it's just gonna be, you know, I already used wet sanded it yesterday. I'm just going over it, get a little more off. Not professional. Then you go over it with like a cat cloth or something like that. On and on and on. So. Getting there. That's all you get to see. Don't worry about my mask because I can't find my other one. Well, this is going to be so much fun. Can you see me now? Just doing a little dancing. Alright. Woo! Alright, I'll bring it back when I'm done. You seen enough, didn't ya? This is like the third or fourth day now I've been doing this. So I got this here side all done. It's all the shiny. And I just got a little bit here, but I gotta do some wet sanding, so I got some 1500 to do that, because there's some orange peel on here and in here. A few spots on the hood that I gotta do. Yeah, right in here. Still in there. I know there's another spot I seen. Where did I see that at? Ah, right there. Because I had a couple runs right there of clear coat, so I'll get that. If you want to watch a little bit of that, and then some buffing. I got me another Wizard wool pad. You know, 25, 30 bucks for something like that for one pad. Yeah. And then you use it up, because you just, you know, you do the top of the box sides and stuff. I think I got the tailgate mostly done. I got the lights in it, but it's mostly done. Oh, and a lot of people use a bucket of water to dip their sandpaper in. I don't really do that. I got this here. This got the waters in it. Here's the orange peel right here. Here, you can feel it too. It's not moving. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, that's all. I don't know if you can see. That's all the orange peel. I'm gonna turn this to the front so I can see. Oh. Yeah, so like I was saying, this is all. Let me grab this here and see once. So you can see in here all the orange peel. Well, alright, you get the point of the wet sanding. You sand it till it's smooth and there's no orange peel. This video's getting to be long enough the way it is, so I'm gonna stop it here on the wet sand and then bring it back when I'm on the buffing and finish. Look at that shine. Well, alright, still gotta buff the hood a little bit, and got this door here, got this back here. I think I'm just gonna reflectors in and put the bumper on and then buff the hood there in the morning. It's gonna get hard to see that, so I don't know, might as well put the tail lights in and side markers. Yeah, it's shiny. Oh, and put these letters in. Well, alright, still gotta buff the hood a little bit, and got this door here, got this back here. I think I'm just gonna put the reflectors in and put the bumper on and then buff the hood there in the morning. It's gonna get hard to see that, so I don't know, might as well put the tail lights in and side markers. Yeah, it's shiny. Oh, and put these letters in. So there are all my letters right here. Alright, well, I got these. I don't know if you can see them. I ain't got a light with me. Getting dark out. So since it's dark out, I'm just gonna start up again in the morning. It's more work than I thought it was gonna be, but that's fine. So I got the bumper to put on. It's all shiny. And I gotta buff out this here a little bit here and over there a little bit, this side a little. There's some, you know, losing control of the old buffing machine.
Oh, this isn't so bad. I'm gonna buff this out, no problem.
Alright, get the bumper on. Now, to give her the shine, more shine. Don't need to go fast. you go. Shiny. I'll finish this up because I'm sure you watched enough of this, even though it's going in time lapse. But I'll bring it back when I'm done, and anybody can do this because that buffer will run you. Well, I turned a rusty 68 Chevy C20 pickup into a shiny truck